Hey guys, welcome to Retail Health. Let's check out this video called, it's a, be amazed video, okay? I've reacted to some of these on my, on this channel, also like on my main channel. Nah, I don't think I reacted to any on my main channel, but I think on this channel mostly, okay? So, I'll put those reaction at the end of this video, and, you'll be thoroughly entertained, okay? But, today I want to take a look at one of the, Be Amazed, one of the popular videos on this channel, the third most popular one I've reacted to a long time ago, so it's an old reaction. If it's there, I'll put it in the end of this video so that you can watch it as well. But today we're gonna take a look at, I'm confused, okay? I want to react to two videos, but they're two different topics, so I guess I'll go with the latter one. It's called Places You Should Never Swim, and it's only part 1. There's probably part 2 and 3 and 4 and shit, okay? So we'll get to that on another other videos, but on this it's part 1. It's 12 minutes long and it's gonna be pretty cool, okay? Places you should never swim. Who knows, something is in the water, man. I guarantee you, okay? So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Also, like, this video got like 19 million views, which is not a joke. Holy shit. And it's gonna be fun, okay? Let's watch it, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, and before we start off, I want to quickly say that tomorrow is like the weekend, so I won't be able to upload any videos. But don't worry, 2 to 3, I guess 3 videos over here, and 2 videos on my main channel I'm gonna upload today. Okay, so don't worry, you'll be thoroughly entertained. You'll be you'll have a lot to watch. So let's watch this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
You can probably think of lots of places that are great for swimming. Pools,
yeah,
beach, even comically small inflatable pools. But in this video, I'm going to tell you about 20
top 20 places you should never ever swim. Oh my god, 20 places are there in this world where you can never swim? Holy shit.
Places where you should...
I've heard of some lakes that are maybe poisonous and filled with chemicals, maybe, and that's it. And, there's other types of lakes that are suspicious, weird coloring in it, and it's just weird. Okay, let's find out. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Absolutely, under no circumstances ever swim.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm trying to keep you safe. Also, they're super weird.
Super weird. Okay.
Number 20, Lake Karachay. Lake
Karachay, huh?
A lake in the southern Ural Mountains in central Russia has been called the most polluted place on Earth.
Like I said, there's some lakes that are completely colored, and this is probably one. Look at this. That shit is so blue, and it's not like it's next to a factory or anything. It's just blue. I don't know. Maybe it's the volcanic gases from underground. Maybe, I don't know.
Earth. During the 50s, when the Soviet Union didn't really care that much about being super safe with how they dealt with their nuclear waste, some of it was just dumped into this lake.
Oh,
some parts of the lake
shit.
are so irradiated that they would kill you in an hour if you...
There's literally Fallout games, video games, literally. Holy shit. So it's radiated, then why is it so blue? I guess, shouldn't it be like green? I don't know, man.
Stuck around. The Russian government has begun filling up the lake with concrete. So
stupid ass behavior. You're gonna throw all that shit in a lake? Really? You didn't think that the whole lake can be toxic? Really?
If you still want to go swim there, even after hearing
oh
this,
my
you better
God.
get there while you still have the chance.
Oh
Number
no!
19,
Don't tell them to go there. What if somebody goes there? I don't think.
the Ganges River.
The Ganges River. India. I know, right? Fuck. We Indians have a bad habit of ignoring shit, just like them. The previous one with the Russians, ignoring and not giving a fuck. Very, very afraid and disgusted by garbage and shit. We're not willing to clean, but we're willing to throw away garbage like anything. But we're not willing to clean it, and this is the result. Okay, it's trash because we're careless, and then we don't give a fuck about how careless we were, and it's like you see it. We're disgusted by all this, and we don't want to clean it, but at the same time we throw away shit, and it's a bad habit, dude.
If
know?
you ever find yourself in India looking for a place to swim, you better avoid
Don't.
the Ganges
Don't.
River. The Ganges has become so polluted due to
Yeah, the Ganges is meant to be like very spiritual and religious stuff and stuff, but this is what happened there. And also, like, there's you know, a lot of people go in there to you know, I don't know, take baths or something like that in order to pray and worship to gods. But then they throw shit in there, and this is what happens, you know.
India's rapid industrialization, that over 600 kilometers of it, equivalent to 372 miles, are ecological dead zones where life cannot sustain itself. Try and not let that life be you.
Fuck.
Human and industrial waste is pumped into the river at a disturbing rate. In places, the river has over 70 times the safe limit of toxic chemicals and 3,000
Whoa.
times the safe amount of fecal coliform. The Ganges is not only home to
No, but us Indians are have this in mind. We know that all this shit is happening and all this garbage is happening. You know, we are getting ready. We will fucking clean this up in the coming futures. And I think we see how bad this has gotten, and you know, it's gonna be cleaned up someday. It's gonna. Because you cannot ignore this problem forever, you know. It's gonna happen. Any society, I'm not just saying only Indians, any society that has problems like this, they will one day open their eyes and try to finish cleaning. They will start cleaning something, you know. They will, you know.
a ton of industrial pollution, but is also
This has gotten out of hands, you know.
final resting place for about 40,000 cremated bodies every year.
Yeah, we cremate bodies, so some people actually throw the ashes into the water too, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And it's not like it's just so fucked up, dude, and it's crazy. And you know, it's our belief that we should cremate, but we don't believe in burial, which we think is really bad, you know. So I don't know. It's just
So
some
you'd
mess.
essentially be swimming in a sort of sludge made partially out of dead people. Overall, research confirms this causes a greater rate of cancer and gastrointestinal disease among people living by the river. And worst of all, since the river is religiously sacred, people disregard the water.
Yeah, look, they take baths, they you know, go in and come out and stuff, you know, to worship gods and everything. But this problem needs to be, and that's all great. It's good for the culture and good for religious people and whatnot. But the problems that come, the consequences that come from it need to be taken care of. Okay, that's a problem, and we see it. We see it getting out of hand, and probably will, you know, clean it in the future. We will. We definitely will. You know.
Believing that swimming in it cleanses themselves of past sins. Number 18.
Well, that's good, but then, you know, there's always problems. You know, it's ridiculous.
The boiling lake. The
boiling lake
in Dominica is probably what you think it is based off the name. A lake that is straight up boiling all the time. This is because underneath the water is red hot magma.
Whoa!
Which, like boiling water, does not sound like it would be fun to
So it's always on fire? It's always boiling?
touch.
What the
While
fuck?
the lake actually looks kind of appealing, like it would just be
Don't jump into it. Probably super hot. I don't know about this. That's fucked up. And also, like, the surroundings, the mud, everything, it's because of the heat, it might turn discolored and shit like that, and probably even change the environment with how much hotness it's you know, emitting and everything.
a nice hot spring. In reality, the water is roughly 90 degrees Celsius or 190 degrees Fahrenheit.
Man.
Number 17.
Don't even accidentally get close to it. You'll fall and you're gonna be turned into chicken. It's just not good.
Jacob's Well.
You'll be turned into fried chicken, goddammit.
Jacob's Well in
Jacob's
Texas,
Well.
kinda like Boiling Lake. Sounds like it would be a pretty nice place to swim, actually.
It's like an underwater hole. I always feared these things. I always I've been afraid of underwater dark holes and shit ever since my childhood. So this shit is fucked up, man. How did that hole even form? Did somebody make it before they flooded it? I don't get it, you know?
And for the most part, it is.
It's not even like a sinkhole where the water is going in and you can see it. No, it's completely covered with water, and underneath it's like the blue hole that you see in the ocean. I think it's Atlantic Ocean maybe, or Pacific Ocean. There's this thing called blue hole. It's the side of a fucking stadium. It's the hole is so big it's ridiculous.
The spot
And you can see it from the sky and it will creep you out, you know.
is known for its crystal clear water, allowing you to look straight down and see way further than you would in any other
Oh my
lake.
God!
The
And the surface, the hole around it is completely covered with green patches, and your leg when you put on it will slip, and it's not good, you know.
dangerous part has to do with the spring series of underwater caves and tunnels that lay underneath. Inexperienced divers who don't fully understand the risk and specialty equipment needed for cave diving in places like this have underestimated the challenge of Jacob's Well at their own peril.
God
And
damn!
there
What is that well? What's inside? Is it just a well, or is it something? It goes deep and then goes nowhere. I don't get
have
it.
been 8 deaths at the site. Number
8
16,
deaths?
the Nile
Who the fuck went into it?
River. The Nile River is dangerous.
Man.
Really?
The Nile
Even though in
River.
the Prince of
Egypt.
Egypt, everyone is just chilling in there and leaving babies around? Yes, in reality, the Nile is full of Nile crocodiles who use the
Oh.
clouded water to hide from their prey.
Oh shit!
year, hundreds-
There's crocodiles in Nile River. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like almost like a tourist destination, or just a river that is kind of like a swampy river, but nobody goes there. But I didn't know that they were like crocodiles and shit.
People are attacked by Nile crocodiles in sub-Saharan Africa. For reference,
Oh,
there are only
shit.
16 shark attacks a year in the United States. So to avoid ending up like a wildebeest on the Discovery Channel, you should probably just stay on land. Number 15, Hanakapiai Beach. Hanakapiai Beach in Hawaii is
Hanakapiai Beach?
absolutely not where you
Oh
want to
shit!
go
What is that beach? That thing is very short. What
on
the
your
fuck?
vacation. It may look like any other pristine Hawaiian
But up close it looks quite big. So that's a beautiful location, by the way. Look how beautiful it looks.
beach where you can go surfing and wear a grass skirt and whatever.
Oh, man.
But this
Who's
is a
that
trap.
girl?
Underneath, there are very strong riptides that have led to 80 confirmed deaths. The beach is so dangerous.
80
that there's
confirmed
even a
deaths?
sign with a death toll
Riptides?
marked on it to scare potential swimmers away. Number 14.
Oh, I don't know what a riptide is. Can somebody type down in the comment section? I think I know what a riptide is. It catches you in the water and won't let you leave or something like that, you know? I don't know. It's like a formation of water, maybe. I could be wrong, you know. I'm not that intelligent. I'm sorry. Okay.
Bubbly Creek.
Bubbly Creek.
sounds like a pretty nice place. It reminds me of something that would be in the Lord of the Rings, but in the Shire, not Mordor.
Oh.
In reality, Bubbly Creek is the worst part of the Chicago River. The nearby Union Stockyard dumped blood, manure, urine, and various body parts into the river for over 100 years.
Oh.
The bubbles are a result
Oh,
of decomposing
shit.
meat, since the river's other population has
Oh
made sure
my
there's
God.
no life in the river to decompose things. One
Ugh.
study found that the layer of animal remains at the bottom of the creek is 3 feet thick. Number 13.
Oh my
Cement
God.
Hole. The cement
3 feet thick? That is insane. Holy shit. Don't go into the Bubbly Creek or what. Don't go there.
hole has been described as a black silty hole of death. It is the deepest diving site in the Gulf of Thailand, with a depth of 280 feet. If you really want to dive into this black silty hole of death, you're going to have to deal with strong currents, oil tankers passing through, poor visibility, and barracuda.
Really?
The U.S. Navy also used to use the site as an ammunition dump, so there's always the possibility of bumping into the wrong thing and just
Hey, you know what? This kind of reminds me of that Baltic Sea anomaly. If you haven't heard it, go check out on YouTube or Google, anywhere, especially on YouTube. There's a documentary made on that. There's a weird structure, so many thousands of feet underground, underwater, you know, and it looks like a UFO, man. I don't know what the fuck that is. Everything looks black. They even go in there and check it out, and they found some black rock and shit, and there's apparently a hole, and we don't know what's inside that hole on that UFO looking circular object. We don't know if it's a UFO or not. It looks all dusty and rocky and shit, so I don't know. There's this thing called Baltic Sea anomaly, and this thing reminds me of that. You can never reach down there because you need like professional help and a lot of money to cover for the investigation of what the fuck is down there. You know, go check out on YouTube. It's like a weird structure that is circular, and it looks like a UFO. Looks like it has steps on it too, like steps to reach on the surface of that object. Like steps to get on top of your building terrace. You know, it's like that, you know. So I don't know. This reminds me of that.
blowing
you know.
yourself up. Number 12. Eagle's Nest Sinkhole. If you were to stand next to Eagle's Nest Sinkhole in Florida, you would probably think that it was just a pond. However, if you were to actually dive down, you would see the shaft that leads to underwater passages and rooms bigger than football fields. The deepest point is 310 feet below the surface. In 1999, it was actually closed due to 10 deaths. It reopened in 2003 because some people just cannot stop themselves from diving into underwater caves. The caves are home to this now infamous and genuinely spooky sign.
Dude, why do these people go on cavings? Are they stupid? They want to go into really cram into holes of stone and then get stuck in there and die. I just don't get it, man.
Number 11, Kipu Falls.
Kipu
While
Falls.
I would like to be able to warn you about the specific dangers of Kipu Falls in Hawaii, it is actually not known what they are. Several people have drowned there, but nobody actually knows why. Witnesses reported people swimming perfectly normally and then suddenly panicking and going under. Their bodies weren't seen until they were pulled up from the bottom.
Oh, shit.
Some have blamed the mystic water spirit Mo'u. Others speculate that there's just a whirlpool of some kind.
So it's mysterious deaths.
Number 10,
that's fucked up. Do we know what the fuck? I don't know.
Amazon Basin.
The Amazon
There are
Basin.
so many reasons you shouldn't go swimming in the Amazon Basin. You've got anacondas, which can stay underwater.
Of course, that's Amazon forest and Amazon Basin. What do you think? The most amount of animals are gonna be over there. So
For 10 minutes.
the wildest ones too. Like
You've got red-bellied piranhas, which could tear you to shreds. You've got electric eels, which can shock you with 600 volts, which, for reference,
my
is
God.
5 times stronger than what you would get from a standard US wall socket. While you've probably heard of those things, you may not have heard of kangaroo, which are tiny fish that swim up your urinal tube.
Oh,
What
shit!
more reason do you need to never set foot in this water, people?
yeah, I've seen like recently I watched a movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You know, it's called The Rundown. I think you know this, but in that movie, one of the female characters says, "Don't swim in it without the fucking clothes, or something will go inside your penis hole, and then you have to cut off your penis to grab it outside and throw it." And it just, oh my God. The Rock gets really afraid of that, and then he just never throws his clothes away and keeps his clothes and swims in it. That's the only way, you know.
Number 9.
Ridiculous.
Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria in Africa looks like what you would expect a lake to look like.
That penis shit is fucking dangerous. Get away from that Amazon basin. What if it actually goes inside your penis? No, man. We don't want that shit. We need to fucking extinct those creatures that go inside, you know.
But this is one of the most dangerous bodies of water on the planet, with an average of 5,000 deaths every year. Lake Victoria is so deadly because it has its own mini climate, which causes the weather to change from pleasant to severe in a very short amount of time. Local people have few options other than to try
There's no way that's real. Come
to
on.
make a living fishing on the lake.
Is that
And
true?
the unpredictable weather often capsizes boats,
So the weather just changes randomly?
leaving
I
them
don't
with
know.
miles of storm between themselves and the shore. Number 8.
Oh man, that's a fucked up location. Don't build houses there. You'll die. Forget swimming.
Horseshoe
you know?
Lake. It's not the water
Horseshoe
itself
Lake.
in Horseshoe Lake, California that makes it so dangerous, but you'd be able to tell that something was up way before you ever get to the shore because you notice that the lake is surrounded by 100 acres of dead trees.
Dead
A series
trees!
of earthquakes in 1989
Oh.
and 1990 caused dangerous levels of carbon monoxide to escape from the Earth's surface and into the air. The area is actually, for the most part, safe. However, the levels of gas can fluctuate without warning, and there have
Yeah, don't go in there. It looks like some one of them fucked up locations in video games, like in The Witcher 3, when you find them creatures flying around among dead trees and shit. It's like that. It's some of the video games have these kinds of locations, and we don't understand until now when we see this shit, you know.
There have been several asphyxiation fatalities. Number 7, Rio Tinto. Rio Tinto in
Rio
Spain
Tinto.
at least looks as
My
dangerous
God!
as it actually is.
Why is it looking red like blood?
The water is blood red due to 5,000 years of mining pollution. So hopefully
Mining pollution. Dude, this shit is so red, it's redder than fucking blood itself.
you'll be scared
Holy
off
shit.
before you even dip your toe in it.
The devil will look at that and then his eyes will be burned. And then he's never gonna show up again. Look how red this is. Holy shit.
The river is extremely acidic, And in fact, it's such a
Acidic.
strange environment that scientists study it.
Yeah, it definitely is mining thing. I mean, it looks like rust to me. I don't
Because
know.
it is thought to be similar to the conditions on Jupiter's moon Europa.
Oh,
Number
God.
6, Gansbai.
That's
Gansbai,
fucked
South
up.
Africa didn't get the nickname Shark Alley for nothing. Obviously, you should not be swimming anywhere that is called Shark Alley unless you are a crazy person. They have so many sharks there, in fact, that it's become a tourist destination for the only semi-crazy activity of cage diving with the sharks. If you're looking for sharks, clearly this is the place to be. While the United States only has 0.2 shark attacks per every million people, South Africa has 0.15 per every million. Number 5. Hoover.
That's fucked up. Recently, I've seen a video on TikTok or something where this Muslim dude or something in UAE, Arab Emirates, was in the water and the shark was fucking eating him alive, and he was like trying to get rid of him in the water, and and I think he died, and then they grabbed the fucking shark later. They caught the shark and then fucking killed it on the beach. You know, holy shit. There's videos of it out there. It's ridiculous. I've seen it on Twitter, so I don't know where it originated from.
Hoover Dam. You definitely shouldn't go swimming in any dam.
Hoover Dam.
To begin with, swimming at places like the Hoover Dam is actually a jailable offense. So your
Really?
swim could end in you getting arrested.
I saw Fast and the Furious 10, Fast X, recently, and Vin Diesel drives from the dam, just fucking skates from the dams. It's just ridiculous.
But the more serious
I loved the movie, though. It was so entertaining to watch. There was no story, nothing happening. Some character fucking dies in there, but for some reason, it was so entertaining to watch. It was ridiculous.
Is
you
that
know?
there are super strong currents because it isn't a normal body of water. It's
Oh.
a body of water that people made to make electricity. Does that sound like a
Oh,
safe place
shit.
to swim to you?
No.
Just a few months ago, a Welsh tourist, Aaron Hughes, was arrested for swimming across the Hoover Dam. Authorities said he was the only person
Oh,
they knew of that
man.
survived such a swim, as others have
Whoa.
been sucked into intakes. But there's other
Oh
things
my
you can
God.
into as well,
There's fucking sinkholes and shit like that, too.
like bellmouth spillways. Don't those
Fuck.
look like a fun ride?
No,
Number 4.
who is this dude? Why is he so stupid?
Citarum River. The Citarum River in Indonesia is one of, if
Citarum
not
River.
the most polluted river in the world. This is largely because 5 million people happen to live in its basin, and people tend to produce waste. Imagine what would happen to a river.
Why don't they throw the garbage in the fucking garbage cans? Why do they have to throw it in the basin? And also, like recently when COVID came out, right, like 2-3 years ago, when everybody was in lockdown, apparently the waters were turning blue, and unknown creatures was roaming around on the streets. It's almost like nature was healing. So I guess we are the fucking coronavirus here. We are the fucked up thing that this world has made, you know. But that's way too cynical. But I guess we can follow some rules to make the nature much more, easier for us, you know.
River that ran through your room that you've been avoiding cleaning for the past year, for instance.
Who are these
Nearby
kids?
Textile factories also consider the river to be a great place to dump large quantities of toxic waste, leading the river to become filled with lead, mercury, arsenic, and
Oh
other
my
toxins.
God, mercury.
Number 3.
Fuck.
Blue Lagoon.
Blue
The
Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon in Buxton, Derbyshire has a pH level of 11.3, which
Oh
probably doesn't
my
mean anything
God.
to you unless you're a chemist. Well, the fact that bleach has a pH level of 12.6 should be a
Oh,
big warning.
shit.
On top of being a body of water that's closer to being bleach than it is being something that would come out of a tap, it has an idyllic blue color from caustic
Oh,
chemicals
shit.
in the surrounding stones. Despite
Don't jump into it. You think blue, it looks beautiful, and then you're gonna jump into it. You'll die. Don't do that.
signs warning people of the danger, people could not help themselves from taking a dip in its beautiful waters. It got
No.
so bad it had to be dyed black to try to discourage people from swimming in it. If you think about it,
They had to dye it black, or maybe like make a fence or something. I don't know. That's fucked up, man.
That's actually-
it actually looked beautiful, and then why you jumping into it?
a pretty great idea that a lot of
Why you gotta dye it black when it looked so beautiful?
other
You know?
places on this list could take a note from. The lagoon is also home to abandoned cars, dead animals,
Look how black it is. You can see the dye, the color of the dye showing up.
and human waste. So yeah,
Wait.
the lagoon is also home to abandoned cars, dead animals, and human waste.
Dead animals, abandoned cars, and and human waste.
So-
Who's shitting in there? I don't know.
Yeah, dyeing it black was a good decision. Number 2, Reunion Island.
I guess so.
Reunion Island, a French
Reunion
territory
Island.
in the Indian Ocean famed for its surfing, has recently become the shark attack capital of the world.
What?
Remember back when I said that South Africa had lots of shark attacks because it had 0.15 attacks per million people?
Huh.
Well, Reunion Island has 8.28 attacks per million people. The island has seen a record number of 39 attacks. 19
That is so
million people.
8.28. Holy shit.
The island
Oh
has seen a
my
record
God.
number of 39 attacks.
39
19
attacks.
of which were fatal. While no one exactly
I
knows
didn't
why
even
the
know
island has
this.
become such a hotspot for sharks.
And I'm an Indian.
It has been speculated that it was due to the creation of a marine reef that attracted more fish, resulting in more food for the sharks. Before I
Oh,
reveal
God.
the most outrageous example in this
And these sharks apparently are not even interested in human flesh. They just saw something, a human float in the water, and then they started biting it. And now the blood is everywhere. They just want to taste the blood and then keep biting it. You know, it's like that, apparently. I don't know.
this list, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to Be Amazed. We upload amazing fact-filled videos.
Go check
every
out Be
day,
Amazed.
So don't miss out on
They're
learning some
awesome.
amazing new information. Also, hit that bell icon for notifications on more amazing
Alright,
fact-filled
cool stuff.
videos. Number 1.
Oh, number 1. Shit, I thought it was over.
Strid.
Come on.
The Strid
The Strid. What is that?
in Yorkshire may just be the most picturesque place on this list and the least threatening looking. It looks like it belongs on a postcard. Unfortunately,
Oh.
it has in reality claimed many lives.
Why?
It reportedly has a 100% fatality rate for those who are unlucky enough to fall in. The
Oh.
Strid features a brutal combination of fast, invisible currents and
Oh,
underwater rocks for those
shit!
currents to throw you at. Professor Carolyn
Wait,
Hunt
what?
fast, invisible currents and underwater rocks for those currents to throw you at. Professor
Oh
Carolyn
my
Roberts,
God.
Professor of Envi-
So you're going to be pushed so fast with the water that you're going to hit rocks, and the rocks are everywhere. Like, not even like big stones and pebbles or anything. No, it's just rough textured rocks everywhere, and you're going to fucking die. You're going to be bleeding by the time you're done with the fucking, pushing of the river.
Environment at Gresham College, London, has stated
Damn.
that it kills because of its geomorphology, the form of the channel, which is influenced by the nature of the rocks over which it tumbles, and
Whoa.
that vortices in the flow will trap bodies under the water close to the bed or
And you might get trapped in the fucking water by the rocks, and you might never get, and you might even drown because of it, because the overflowing water just takes you down, makes you go underwater, and then you're gonna die, suffocate and die.
the sides,
Jeez.
whilst the turbulence will render someone unconscious very quickly. It's
Damn.
not a good place to play. Worst of all, because it looks so unthreatening, you can imagine someone carelessly attempting to jump the river and slipping into the
Oh, and also like the rocks are all green, patchy and shit. Your leg is gonna slip. No matter, even if you're wearing boots, it's gonna slip. Look at that shit. You're gonna fucking slip, man. You're gonna die.
water. Such a mistake is fatal.
And we don't even know where this fucking bullshit is going, this water. Probably going off a cliff into a waterfall. Be careful.
and easily made, given the slippery moss abundant around the river's bordering
Yeah,
water.
and also like the river is deep underneath the rocks. When you look from the rocks, it's not up to the rocks. It's the rocks are like this, and it's like almost like a valley, like a mini valley, you know.
So now you've been warned.
Jeez.
Would you still take the risk to take a dip in any of these bodies of water? Let me know what you think in the
There's a
comments
part
down
2
below.
here.
Thanks for watching.
There's a part 2. We will get to part 2 soon. Okay? Fantastic. Awesome video. Crazy video, that's for sure. You know. But damn. What an awesome video. I love this, okay? I love this shit. What did you think about this reaction? Did you like my reaction? Was I talking too much? I know because the video is like 12 minutes long, but my reaction is like nearly 30 minutes long. I'm sorry, okay? I hope you like my reaction, and I hope you enjoy my reaction. That's the only way you can be entertained by my reactions, okay? So if you like my reactions, then I'm glad, okay? So if you like it, please subscribe to this channel. It's my backup channel. This is where I upload like 3 videos a day. And also like go check out my main channel, the link in the description. I upload a lot, 2 to 3 videos over there as well. But tomorrow is like the weekend, so I won't be able to upload any videos. But today I'm uploading 2 videos on my main channel and 2 to 3 videos on this channel. It's my backup channel. Okay, so go check it out. You'll be thoroughly entertained. Subscribe to both my channels if you can. Show me support. There's nothing wrong with getting entertained. Please show me support. Please subscribe to both my channels. And if you have any videos that you want me to react to, please type down in the comment section. I'll note it down and react to it. I'll even say your name. Okay, so be amazed. Places you should never swim. Don't swim in these places, kids. Don't. Okay, they're dangerous. And and this is just part 1. There's a part 2 that we just saw. We will watch it later. Okay, part 2 will be amazing. I love this shit. I'm glad I discovered this channel. This is my jam. This top 10, 20 lists are my jam. I love them. Okay, so if you like them, please make sure to subscribe to both my channels. Show me support, and yeah, if you have any requests, please type down in the comment section. I'll note it down and react to them. Any video, that is. Okay, so please do, and that's it for this reaction. Please subscribe to both my channels, though. I really need your support. And also, go check out Be Amazed channel. He got 11.5 million subscribers, completely deserved. This kind of content is so entertaining that you can't help but watch. It's just amazing. Go subscribe to them and show them support. And if you find it in your heart, please subscribe to both my channels as well. Okay, and yeah, that's it for this reaction. I'll see you guys on Monday, and happy weekend. Spend your time with your family or parents, whoever they are. Enjoy with them, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.